Yeah, I mean, DJ Quik has been mad at me forever. I'm not quite sure why. We had an interview scheduled that he didn't show up to, and then he said a few things about me over the years, like made some remarks about me. And my thing was always like, you know, whatever your issue is, let's just get on the phone and talk about it.
Right.
Because I'm a fan of his music, and I think an interview with him would be incredible. It'd be historic. So whenever I see, he said something about me like a month ago or something, saying I should be pepper sprayed or some weird like, and I'm always like, and we have some of the same people in common, and I've always been like, yo, just get us on the phone together. Like let's just have it, whatever he has. You know, I think it was some article we had posted like 10 years ago or something.
About
like
him?
Yeah, I think so. I heard something like that, and I'm like, whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's very serious.
Do you remember the article?
No. I think actually, hold on. What I think it was I believe that his daughter went to prison for, I think, accidentally killing their baby. Killing his daughter's baby. And her and her boyfriend, let me just look this up before I start putting out weird shit. Right. So here we go. So there was a story. This was back in 2013. Right, this was early in the VladTV, business, where his daughter was charged in a first-degree murder charge that led to the death of his 2-year-old grandson. Okay, and I believe that we, just like a lot of other outlets were covering the story, we did an article about it. And from what I understand, he's still mad at me over posting that article.
What was whatever the contents was, it was something in there said that made him feel you shouldn't have said that. And this is where everything go wrong. A lot of people comment on shit that we don't supposed to be talking about, but then don't think the other person should be offended by it. Now, don't be just mad at Vlad for what Vlad say. Be mad at everybody that was voicing their opinion on your personal business.
Well, it wasn't an opinion. It was an article. It was a news article about the situation.
Oh, so you didn't say nothing in the article?
I never spoke about it.
So why would he?
This is the first time I'm actually speaking about it, period. It was a news article, but I guess we were one of the only hip-hop outlets, maybe that were reporting on it, so he didn't want anyone reporting on it. But he'd actually spoke about it himself at one point. So that's what I had heard. That's, I'm looking at an article right now about it, where it was an interview that, he did with like Hello Beautiful. And he said, I don't like to talk about it, but I'm supporting her. It wasn't her fault. She didn't do all that. That's all I'm going to say. Right. So he's, probably feels bad that his daughter went to prison for a situation that may have been an accident.
Right.
And we reported on it. And he's still mad at me to this day. I don't know. But
now,
like I said.
That's where it gets twisted. Now you got to, okay, here I am on the outside thinking in. So was the report basically speaking on that he support her 100, or was the report bashing her? She killed her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak on his situation like that because I know he don't want to relive that shit.
I'm actually looking at the article right now. It's from June 11, 2013. DJ Quik's daughter charged with killing her toddler son. That's it. It was a very standard article, about what had happened, about the police case. There was no opinion about it. It said the couple was charged with first-degree murder and child abuse. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know him at the time?
I had met him briefly when I was rolling around with Game and he was DJing for Game. I remember we were at MTV where we were all smoking weed in the MTV bathroom and we all got kicked out of MTV.
Damn.
And he was allowed to stay because he was actually DJing for Game at the time. But that was our only real interaction. I don't remember having a conversation with him beyond that. And this was like maybe 2005.
Maybe I think y'all should get online and talk.
This is what I'm saying. It's like, this is what I was told is the problem, that he's still mad about this article from 2013, a standard news article. And I'm actually looking at the article and there's no opinion at all. It's literally stating the facts of what happened, which was actually sourced from an actual news site,
right?
An actual local news outlet. So I don't know, but Quik is welcome. And like I said, we have people in common that's spoken to him. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to him. And it's like, okay.
He good people, but you should just give him 5 minutes of your time, man. And me personally, I wouldn't try to explain a situation that's that old. If that's how he feel and he stands on that, I'll let it go. I wouldn't force the issue, but I mean, it just sounds like a misunderstanding. And me, I would like to know why you're mad. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to know too, because we literally had an interview scheduled. It was with him and I believe Problem had a joint album, and the interview was scheduled, and we had explained that both of them need to be there in order to do the interview, and they're like, yeah, cool, well, they'll both be there. And then like 30 minutes before the interview, DJ Quik doesn't want to do it. And it's like, we had already booked the studio, we had already booked the cameraman, and we had spent time researching, and it's like, all right, like we playing around with each other's time and money right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yo, we should just get on the phone and have a conversation. So you could tell me what exactly you have a problem with. Right. And I'll be very open if I made a mistake along the way to correct that. But I'm not going to apologize for just reporting on the news, because this is what we do. This is our job. Right. Just like I can't tell you to stop producing music, or working with a certain artist. Well, it just is what it is.
I think it's valid. His reason have to be valid, whatever it might be, especially if it's been 8 years now. Yeah. So, I mean, if you can get that line on him, I would talk to him. Yeah. But he have to be willing to talk to him.
Some people aren't willing, and that's fine. Yeah. It is what it is. Exactly. At the end of the day, I'm a fan of his music. I've interviewed people like Sugar Free, that he was the reason why they had classic projects together. Right. I was a big fan of what he did at Death Row. Right. Like what he did with Pac. I think he's a super talented dude. And it always annoys me when I hear stuff like this, where it's like, oh, so-and-so hates you for something. It's like, but you've never even spoken to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me. But whatever. Everyone has their own life.
Well, there's a lot of people out there feel a certain kind of way about Vlad, man.
That's right.
I don't know what your war is or what you giving these people, but
who knows, man?
And I don't understand it.
Who knows?
Man, I say every time I sit in this chair and I have a conversation with Vlad don't come at me with that. I need you to tell me who the whoop is. We don't talk like that. So where are you people getting it from? I see a different Vlad, man. Yeah. I don't see, watch Vlad. Vlad can be, I don't see that.
Right. I've never filmed you with a secret phone.
That's what I'm looking at.
I've never gotten in your face.
But I've never seen that.
Right. You know it's just not me. So it's not me.
Everybody's perception is different, and some people think the same way. I would say you're very successful in what you're doing. Some of us can't get to that point. Mm-hmm. At that point, we start to envy, and especially the shit we can't emulate, we get mad. We don't like that shit.
So people bash it, yeah.
And they think, oh, that white boy, he just taking our culture. And no, it's how many black people sit here in the chair and do it. We don't have to sit here. If we felt that way, don't go on Vlad.
There you go. There you go. And like to kind of make things sort of full circle, because I remember I helped squash the beef that you and Bosco had. Right. I got, Bosco apologized on camera for saying some things about you. Right. You then sent me a video accepting his apology. Right. Shit. Yeah, man shit. And I remember when I sat down with Bosco last time, or maybe the time before, he had just finished his celebrity boxing thing with Gonzo.
I never saw that, man.
Right. But basically he was like, hey, Gonzo wants to squash his beef with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
And it was like, because Gonzo had made some videos talking about me and so forth, so I just blocked him on Instagram. I never said anything, but I just blocked him and kept him moving. He's like, yo, he wants you to unblock him and he wants to squash it with you. So I'm like, all right, let's put him on the phone. Put us on speakerphone. He apologized for what he said. I said, cool. And I brought him in, did an interview. And there you go.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's how men's supposed to conduct their business and handle business accordingly. We can't be running around here like we got skirts on and just stay mad forever.
Right.
I can't be mad at you that long.
It's too hard. Ain't in me. It takes too much effort.
Yeah, like with Charleston, I am not finna walk out this door and be feeling like I need to have a grudge with you or worry about you. I ain't mad. All that shit is just too much energy, man.